Grab your coffee cup, come spend some time. I know it's early, the start of a new day. No need to worry, it's Low-Cal Cafe. Rise and shine, baby, wake and bake. Clear out your mind, maybe, just take a break. Low-Cal Cafe. Chill out with us today.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest in the entire LCU. You are watching Low-Cal Cafe. Bro, what the fuck is up with Rastoff, bro? Like, motherfucker, you trying to come in my show? You really trying to extend your shit to 6 fucking hours? Seriously? Oh, can we stay? Can we keep going? You want a 6-hour show, bro? Fuck you. You ain't no. All right? Bro, you don't fucking fool me with that fucking smiles and giggles attitude, bro. I don't want to fucking hear it. All right? You ain't gonna come into my fucking time slot and try and take over my shit. All right? You ain't gonna try and take over my shit, bro. All right? Just because you got 4 fucking hours, right? You got 4 hours because, you know, we got moved to 12 because Keem wanted to move us to 12, right? And then you lost your fucking co-host, so you had to do all these tryouts. You had to do all these fucking tryouts. And you still can't find somebody, right? You wanted, what the fuck's his name? I don't even know, the dude with the fucking half mohawk, whatever. You wanted him. Obviously, Keem doesn't want him. He said that last night. You brought in Zeta Ray. I mean, yeah, Dono spoke for Zeta Ray. But you got this annoying ass. I don't even think he's 18, guys. I swear that dude's not 18 years old. I'm sorry. That's just me. I could be wrong. That's just me. Lucas or some shit. You got his ass in there fucking just being a menace, right? He's being a Twiggy. A fucking crackhead. Shockmouth, thank you. You got fucking some bullshit, Timu Twiggy and that motherfucker trying to call shit up. Motherfucker's on dial-up, AOL internet when wearing fucking fiber. He can't hold a conversation for longer than 2 seconds without glitching. He's glitching. He's doing the robot chat. He's doing the fucking robot while he's trying to talk. Now, Flipster Gaming, now that's 18 nowadays. What the fuck is going on with this younger generation if that's 18 years old? Guys, there's no way in hell that some bitch is an adult with fucking responsibilities. There's no fucking way. Greek girl, deaf, cokehead energy. That's fucking beautiful. Etsy said it was Keem's idea. Oh, shit, it was Keem's idea. Bro, boss man trying to kick me out. Boss man saying cafe's dying. You know what's funny? Bean said that I glaze Keem too much, right? Bean says that I need to go after Keem more. ChatGPT said I need to have an opinion and stick to it, bro. Fucking Keem wants to come in here and try and take the show away. Keem wants to come in here and try and move fucking time slots around, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hell no, bro. You can't touch the cafe, all right? Cafe is here to stay. The coffee cult is strong. Yeah, viewership may be down a little bit, right? Viewership may be declining just a hair. But here's the problem, bro. When you have 24 hours or when you want 24 hours of fucking shows, sometimes shit ain't gonna stay over a certain amount that you want, bro. Sometimes shit just ain't gonna happen, you know? And someone brought up a very valid point. Someone brought up a very valid point at one time or another. They said, for Keem to run a show, it cost him $0, right? It costs him $0 fucking dollars to run a show, right? And that's cool. I appreciate this chance. But bro, for Cafe staying, what are you losing? What are you losing? All these motherfuckers that you brought in trying to try out that have no fucking chance, right? I promise you, if I turn it up just a little bit, bro, none of them motherfuckers gonna be able to outdo me. None of them can, right? I try to remain the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest. I try to remain positive and bring positive vibes to the LCU. I want to be separate than your fucking Beckys and your fucking Tinas, right? No offense to them, except for one of them that will not be named. But the thing is, they bring all this stress, all this dumb shit, all this fucking energy from nowhere, right? To just fake things and have creative directions and all that. They bring all this assery. They bring all this assery to the LCU. They bring all this shit in here that's just negative, that's just yelling, that's just streaming. God forbid I want to do something different, Keem. God fucking forbid that I want to be just a little bit different. Just a little bit different, but no, we got to shut it down. It's not like all the other shows. We got to shut it down because, you know, they don't get the viewers that they want. Bro, sometimes drama gets fucking old, bro. I know you built your whole fucking career on drama. You do nothing but just follow shit, report on it. Yeah, bro, good job. Good fucking job. Good for you. You made your fucking, your riches and all that. I'm proud of you, bro. I couldn't do it. Not many people could, and you capitalized on it. But, bro, at some point, it has to stop. People get tired of drama. People get tired of arguing. They get tired of yelling. They get tired of fake scripted shit. They get tired of creative fucking directions. Sometimes you just need a calm and chill place, bro. Sometimes you need a reset. Sometimes you just need to reset so everybody gets on an even keel. Sometimes you need a relaxed show for everyone to just kind of take a second, take a breather. But no, you just want to be amped the fuck up all fucking day. That's not how it works. Not at all how it works, bro. Sometimes you just need to relax. You need to sit back. Get you a cup of coffee. Take a fucking drink. And just chill, bro. You can't fucking wake up just amped up, just fucking going. I mean, if you can, you can. Right? I can't. I fucking can't. I know I need a little bit of time to wake up, drink my coffee, get up with the news, keep track of what's going on in the world, right? But no. This motherfucker wants drama constantly. This motherfucker wants just arguing and yelling and just constant shit. They bring in this asshole from fucking wherever the fuck, right? Supposedly 18 years old to stir up Rastoff. Because that's the idea of Aussie. The idea of Aussie just to stir up Rastoff, get him as red as a fucking tomato, and just watch the donos roll in. Cool, let that be Aussie, bro. Cafe is a place to chill. Cafe is a place to just calm the fuck down. And then you got live, right? Live is live. We can't talk about it because it's successful. You can't talk about it. Queens. What the fuck is Queens? Queens ain't nothing but two women constantly going at each other with some dude in the middle trying to fucking negate it. Some dude in the middle just trying to have some form of fucking dialogue between them when they truly fucking hate each other. Both of those ladies truly fucking hate each other, and they do some dumbass shit online trying to make content out of it. You got fake AI bullshit, and don't give me that shit that Tina's fucking shit that she sent in yesterday was real. There's no fucking shot that was real. That was the dumbest shit ever. Guys, give me W's in the chat if that was the dumbest shit ever. I don't fucking know. I think they were just trying to troll everybody. I think they were really trying to troll everybody into thinking this was real, or there was some way in hell Becky shit was real. There's no fucking way, bro. Bro, Becky, you talk about a ticking time bomb? Here it is, motherfucker. Some bitch just went off. And then you got Rewind, right? Rewind. Rewind is Rewind. Sometimes they don't even do shit anymore on Rewind, right? Sometimes they're supposed to go over shows, go over what happened. But hey, they started doing their shots. They started doing the milk shit. Good for them, right? Nope, nothing speaking on them. They were my original home. And I will always love Rewind. I will always love Rewind. But even they are starting to steer away from what they were initially supposed to be. Right? And then who do you have? Test. The good old boys, right? The silly boys. The jackass of the LCU, right? I love Grimm. I love Nightmare. I'm misstating what your show is, right? It's hilarious. It's funny. It's upbeat. It's fucking beautiful, right? Who else we got? Oh, yeah, the Milkers. They want to talk shit about me yesterday on Milkers. Bro, y'all don't fucking know what I was trying to do on fucking yesterday's show, all right? Y'all want to come in here and say this shit and I'm calling y'all out, that I'm saying all this shit about you? No. I was talking about the shows and what they do and what they're about. It's easy to see what y'all are about. Y'all are to go against the queens. Literally, your sole purpose is to go against queens. But no, y'all can't fucking do that right. Y'all got fake-ass haunted houses and shit. Y'all got all this dumb shit Savage is trying to cook up. And what the fuck is that? That is shit, right? Who else do we have? I don't even fucking know at this point. But this is what I'm saying. Keem is talking shit about Cafe, saying no one's watching Cafe, saying no one's saying all this shit. Bro, all the shows are damn near the same. All the shows out there, except for Rewind, all the other shows out there are just meant to cause drama around each other, right? All the shows out there are just about talking shit, having all this fucking fun, having this dumbass scripted goals of pouring milk over yourself, right? That's all the fuck this is. Let a show exist. So all they got to do is just be calm, chill, and cool, right? It's a reset for the day. That's all it fucking is, bro. It's a reset for the day. Not every fucking show wants a reset for the day, and that's fine, because some people have real jobs. Some people go out there, and they have real work that they have to do, and they don't need this. That's fine. Let them have it, bro. But sometimes people that want to be here, they want to fucking reset, all right? They want to just come in for a couple hours to just chill. They want to come in here and just goof off. They want to come in here and be dumb, right? That's all this is, right? Someone said Madhouse, beautiful Madhouse. They have their own shtick. I won't even include them, right? Because they're not really into drama, right? They're not really into bullshit. So that's all I'm saying. Bro. Sometimes shit, just leave it alone, right? You want to come here and talk about getting rid of beans? Fuck that, bro. Don't get rid of beans, because I will fucking walk if you get rid of beans. I will fucking walk. Fuck this show without beans. I'll tell you that right now. Clip it, tell him I don't give a shit. But sometimes, bro, just leave shit alone and let it exist. Just let it go. All right. Good morning, Miss Beans. Good afternoon, Miss Beans. How are we doing today? We can't hear you. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I had some things in my chest I had to let out. I had some things that, irk my nerves a little bit that I keep quiet. Little things that just piss me off that I keep quiet about. I come from a generation where you respect your boss. You do as you're told. And you don't say anything. But all these other motherfuckers can talk all this shit and say whatever they want. Nothing happens. So you know what? Fuck it. If something pisses me off, I'm gonna fucking just say it and be done with it. I don't give a shit. Oh, nerds. How could I forget about nerds? Beans, you go off on nerds. They heard enough. They've heard... I
go off on nerds?
They heard 12 minutes of me just fucking yelling and screaming. So I think they're tired of me right now.
I have nothing to say because everything that's going to prove myself is going to be in a ring. That's all I'm going to say. I do think that they've been doing pretty well. I'm going to be the positive person today because I feel like you're going off. But they've been doing pretty good. They always try to come up with new segments. I actually really enjoyed this new segment that they had yesterday about the AI and host personalities and all this other junk. I liked it. They're coming up with new shit and they're trying to do something other than drama, which I can appreciate.
Hell yeah.
But when it comes to Mr. Keemstar, so he's saying that Nerd's numbers are not doing very well. He's saying that Cafe numbers are doing not so good. He's like, nobody watches Cafe. I'm pretty sure I see a chat full of people right now, Keemstar. I feel like there's a lot of people coming into the cafe and they like something different. Not everybody likes drama. Not everybody likes the same thing. We don't want Mike in here. Correct. What was it?
Creative
Creatively
direction.
directing our
Yep.
exactly our content.
No. That's the beautiful thing about Locale Cafe, right? It's authentic. This is authentic, right? People love authenticity, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to hit some donos that I missed while I was going off Queen. You know what I'm saying? So let me, Hunter with the $4.99. Rastov wanted to send the redirect and end it. Keem wanted to keep Aussie going. Keem said, no one watches Cafe, so you're silly. Fuck it, bro. Fuck it. All right. All I'm saying is Rastov didn't say anything. He wanted to keep going, right? He didn't say, nah, let Cafe have it. I did my 4 hours. Motherfucker greedy. He's greedy. Duck Savannah, oh, it's coffee time. Rise and shine, coffee cult. You're an amazing person, Duck. Thank you. D Money, member for 2 months. Coffee cult ain't going nowhere. I appreciate you for your cash cow. Never Ender, welcome to Band World. K Bear's Mama, welcome to Band World. And Seth Looks, preach brother Ken. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donos, guys. Oh, man. So, my AC doesn't work. And I'm a little heated. Figuratively and literally, right? So it should be fixed here very soon, so I should be good. Can I need to go blonde? Fuck you, Sonny. I'm never going blonde. Not how that works. Oh, man. I don't know. There's a lot more I want to say that I'm not going to say because I'm not trying to... I think it's too late. I think I've caused waves. I think I've already the cat's out of the bag, and that's okay. Let the cat be out of the bag. But all I'm saying is y'all motherfuckers think just because I'm on here trying to be somebody that I don't have a mean side to me. Y'all don't think that I have this anger side of me that just wants to come out sometimes. Now I have to fight it to keep it down, right? Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know just how mean I can fucking be.
You're pretty mean today. But Lucifina said, Ken shooting truth, pew pew pew. Maybe we need a locale real one show. And then we have Seth Looks with the $1.99. Preach, brother Ken. Your AC doesn't work, but my whole PC decided to crap itself. I had to do a full reset on my PC. That's why everything looks so different. Hopefully I can just sit here and just make everything look nice before everything craps the bed again. But yeah. This is going to be a very interesting episode.
Yes, it is.
So people want me to go off on nerds. I don't have a problem with the show Nerds. I have a problem with one person. And just because I don't like that one person doesn't mean that I get to crap on like their way of being a host or entertainer. Maybe because they're not quite a nerd. They're not quite a nerd. They're still trying to bring some entertainment value to nerds. If both hosts cannot be nerds, then at least one. And that's why I appreciate Buff Weeb. Buff Weeb is the biggest nerd you can get.
Yes, he is.
He's also supposed to be like the eye candy for like females, right? Big buff dude. Sometimes take off his shirt, rubs a little Diddy oil on him, get all hot and steamy.
Don't you like that,
but,
Beans?
Not particularly. I like my men big. I like a personal heater. Grim is my type. But yeah, very interesting. Beans, you need to look right at the camera. It will make your audio better.
False.
That makes no sense.
False. By the way, they want me to set a goal to keep going off because I think they like this kid.
Just Ken go off. I like this Ken. This is what I've been wanting for like the past couple months.
All right, fuck it. Y'all want a goal? I'm gonna give you a goal. You're not gonna reach it. You're not gonna reach it. I know you're not gonna reach it. But you know what? Oh, what the? I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what
Somebody
happened.
moving.
Somebody moved, probably. Somebody's fucking with me.
Oh, are
they
you
wanna
guys
see
so
me.
fucking scared? You guys are so scared of Cafe finally going off. They are moving people? Petty.
All right. So I'm going to set this goal. We're not going to reach it. It's nothing dumb. It's nothing like super crazy. I just know we're not going to reach it. Y'all know I don't talk as I type. and that's okay.
Maybe we should just read the comments. If you have an opinion on the LCU, any show, any person, any host, then I'll just read it. I'll just read it at random.
So, I did 10 $20 super chats, 10 TTSs, and I will go Scorched Earth. That shit just pissed me off, bro, on Aussie. To just no end. I think that was the final straw that broke the camel's back, Beans. Because motherfuckers want to talk shit about my show. Motherfuckers want to say all this shit about my show. But that's okay. Because if they want to see me go Scorched Earth, then they will. And I will continue to go Scorched Earth. But until then, let's try to have a show, Miss Beans.
So what do you want to get into first? You want to go LCU, what happened yesterday? You want to talk about what's going on with Cafe? You want to talk about
you tell me.
Random shit?
You tell me. I think they heard enough.
You tell me.
They heard enough from me, I think, this morning. They want some more. They want some of you, Miss Beans. People are saying that you need to talk a little bit or whatever. Let's, real quick. Rastov was enjoying King, not shit on him, not greeting. I have no idea what that means.
Me either. But so Keemstar wants to talk about numbers. Not only Keemstar, but other people in the LCU. People love to bring up numbers, and then once they start getting shitted on, like, oh, numbers don't matter, we're trying to be entertaining, right? But when it comes to numbers, like a regular channel, imagine if we were just regular people, no Keemstar help, no nothing. Our channel would be doing even worse. There are people who start YouTube channels and don't get our numbers until year 1 or 2. And that's being generous on what people can accomplish with a new channel, no name, no nothing, right? Just out of pure personality and entertainment value. When it comes to Cafe, we've been doing pretty well. And I would say we did pretty fantastic when it comes to prime time. Prime time, we could bring the energy. We can bring the entertainment. We can turn just one topic into something we can talk about for hours on end. And we didn't even just do one topic. We did multiple. And I think that's something that a lot of people wanted to see from us consistently when it came to Cafe. We love our chill environment. We love just talking about coffee and talking about the news. But not everybody is into that. Whenever people talk about us as personalities, you're the guy, calm, cool, collected. You bring the truth. Me, a little bit chaotic, a little bit adorable. That's what ChatGPT said. ChatGPT, and I'm trying to do my makeup so I look a little bit more presentable instead of looking like I just rolled out of bed. But we bring something different to the LCU, and what is that? That's the shit talking. We know.
Angie uploaded super chatted $19.99. Maybe let it all out one day a week. Pinned up frustration isn't good. Nuclear Cafe, 1 day a week.
1 day a week called just Cafe Goes Nuclear. And we just have one show a week where we just fucking go. I don't know. You think that's enough, Beans? You think that's enough to pin it all up and let it out in 1 day?
I think that could be a good thing.
Okay. What do you want, Fridays?
But Fridays I have Batgirl. I think a lot of people would like to see
yeah.
that new side of you.
That's true. I'm just thinking because everyone does like fuck it up Fridays and all this other shit. Okay. Do a Saturday.
We can do Saturdays.
Ash, the cafe roast. That's a good one. The cafe roast. I like that.
Somebody said, crazy how Nerds has their chat on members only, but you guys have subscribers, and this show is way better. Nerds suck. I'm just reading the comments.
So I think the taste for Nerds is different than what it would be for Cafe. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Just allow me. So a lot of problem with Identity Crisis is the fact of her other half, right? Or his other half, whatever she decides to be this week. I think that's the issue. A lot of people equate.
Poker Gaga super chatted $19.99. Caution. If the coffee gets hot enough, it can burn you. Scorched earth can burn it down.
We remember the McDonald's lawsuit. Do you remember that, Beans, or are you too young for that?
I do remember the McDonald's lawsuit.
Yep. So I think that's what they want. I think they want the McDonald's lawsuit right now. But I must say, your eye makeup looks lovely. I like what you're doing with the eye makeup thing. You know, trying to be a little different. That's beautiful.
Well, I remember something that Becky told me whenever she was giving us criticism. So something that she always told me is, hey, you need to fluctuate in your voice a little bit more. And that's true. Sometimes I do like lean back and I'm just talking, and sometimes my talking just seems like it's very one note, right?
One dimensional.
But if I'm talking, and sometimes I can be a little bit low, and sometimes I can get really in the mic and I can get a little bit high, showing you the frustrations that I've been having for the past couple of weeks, then people get a little bit more interested. Now, do they? But
I love that.
Something else that she's mentioned is that I have very expressive eyes. I use my eyes to talk. Even if I cover my face, a lot of people can just be interested in this, right? Grim is Muslim. Maybe that's what I need to do as my role as his woman. I'm just kidding. But no, if I just cover my face, I don't like pork, so it could work out for me. If I just cover my face, I have very expressive eyes. I use my eyebrows. I use my eyes in general. So framing my eyes, kind of bringing more attention to them, is something that I can do that a lot of people have been appreciating lately. I'm not going to go blonde, even though a lot of gooners like that shit. But I like my natural hair, and some people like my natural hair as well. So I'm keeping the hair.
Like I said, blonde roast at Starbucks is fucking amazing, Beans. So let's get to some smaller ones that we missed. Duck Savannah again. Oh, it's coffee time. Thank you, Duck Savannah. K-Bear's Mama, Monday to bring viewers cafe roast. Mondays. And then...
somebody said Trash Talk Tuesdays.
The Triple T?
Triple T?
That's actually good. And then Space Girl number 5, Rastoff wanted to redirect the cafe. Keem was the one trying to stop it. Cafe and Ozzy should make an alliance. Coffee called them Pufferfish Army Unite.
We have been pretty detached, I would say, from the LCU. You, because you're a busy man, you have other things to do. Me, sometimes I like to go on Rewind. Sometimes I like to jump on when Glammy was doing her gaming stuff, which was pretty entertaining, by the way. If you haven't checked out that episode, I scared the crap out of Glammy a couple times. But we need to have more of an alliance with some shows. We kind of did during the whole Dogwater thing, you know, going against Dogwater herself. And that was pretty entertaining. It got old pretty quick. But now I think we need to make new alliances.
So I miss the Madhouse. Because I really wanted to do the Mad Cafe. I really wanted to do that. Because I think that would have been entertaining as shit. But now that so much difference, you know what I'm saying? It can be a little difficult. I did want to start doing like interviews, like bringing in other people and like interview them. And when I mean interview them, I don't mean just talk about. I'm talking about before the LCU. Because like Tina, I don't know shit about Tina. I would have loved to have Tina on here and just ask her questions and talk to her. You know, I think Sterling said you guys should pop on more shows. So I've gotten that criticism from BB Phil. And again, I work at night, right? So it's harder for me to do that. And Madhouse is primetime tonight. I'll be at work. I'm sorry. But, oh, and then Metalis open for the Ken Buff Weeb cook-off. That can happen. That can 100% happen. And the fans voted that we get it on Cafe and not do a co-stream. That's what our fans want. So since I initiated it, since I even brought it up, I think we should just have it here, right? So, but we got SpongeBob. Tina can come in on a dead low energy show. SpongeBob. I think you want Scorched Earth too, bro.
No, can we talk about that? There are people that come into the LCU, they pay to be in the LCU, specifically just to shit on people. Which, granted, that's what you're supposed to do. Some people are supposed to come in, just shit on people, be trolls, etc., etc. SpongeBob is one of your greatest fans. He is
yeah.
here making his shit. And he actually, let's go through a couple of his comments. Tina isn't coming on to a dead, low energy
Your Wi-Fi's cutting out, Beans. Just a heads
show.
up.
All right, I'll go.
You're stuttering, Beans. Just a heads up.
Of course, everything just wants to be broken for me. So
I think it was the energy I brought this morning. It just fucked everything up, Beans.
Short-circuiting my setup. The cafe script, birds, history, astrology. All right. Poke Gaga, stop donating to. And I know it fucking sucks here. Yet you're here every single day. Garbage. What else? Yes, change 1 out of 7 days. That's all you need. Yesterday was different. Today is different. We're going. We're gonna keep being different. If you want to be in here, that's fine. We're not like other channels that's going to time you out or ban you. We actually let you talk your shit.
Yeah.
Get my chat rate up, little motherfucker.
There it is. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. And like we talked about this shit yesterday. As long as you don't break TOS, I don't give a fuck what you say. Just understand if I read it, I may comment on it. But yeah, people talking that Keem didn't want Rastov to redirect and Rastov wanted to go. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Rastov should have been the bigger person. Literally, because Keem is a small man. Literally should have said that. And what he should have said was, no, the right thing to do is to send it to Cafe. That's what I would have done. But no. I get people cower to Keem some, especially like, you know, smaller people, like channels or whatever. The thing is, I try to respect my boss. Like I said, I try to respect the boss because they're the boss, right? You do what they say. But at the same time, a lot of thoughts go in my head that just piss me off that he does. Pisses me off that I don't understand. And that's okay. Because it's not meant for me to understand. It's not meant for me to stir any pots, steer any ships, whatever. All I know is don't fuck with my shit, bro. That's all I'm saying. Don't fuck with my shit.
Another person I want to call out is somebody called Final Month. Final Month, you usually see him in the live chat. You usually see him in Nerds chat. The only thing that he can ever talk about is Cafe. Are you so obsessed, bro, that literally every single comment you ever make is just talking shit about Cafe? He's always in Nerds. Multiple lines. This dude has no life. Doesn't go outside, doesn't touch grass. Multiple lines talking about how shitty fucking Cafe is. Bro, hi, how are you? Welcome to the Cafe. I'm so happy you're here to spew your garbage. I'll give you the hot tea, I'll give you the hot garbage, I'll give you the hot coffee, because that's apparently what this is to you.
Facts, Beans, pop off queen. Someone said a comment, Squirrel of Justice, he's another one of my good fans, actually a fan of Cafe, one of the more active people in the chat. Couldn't he just delete the whole universe? Yes, he could. Yes, he could. And you know what the difference is between me and a lot of these other motherfuckers here that are hosts? You know what the difference is? I could walk away and be okay. I'm here because I want to be. I'm not here because I have to be. Two totally different things. That's why I enjoy Cafe. I enjoy what we try to build. I enjoy what we try to do. I enjoy the community that we have built. But I don't need this. I don't. That's why when I look at numbers, when other motherfuckers want to go to Playboard and talk all this other shit, they want to compare what we made, what they made, and all that, it doesn't affect me. Because regardless, I am A-okay. That's all I'm saying. And if that gets me in trouble for saying that and having a truth bomb about that, so be it.
So somebody said we should pin the membership link. I put it in the chat. I don't know how to pin it. I'm not logged into the main channel. Somebody said Beans and Buff would be good for Cafe. I mean, Buff can come in every once in a while, but I think Cafe is Beans and Ken. Cup of Ken, shot of Beans.
Hey. That's the thing. People want to replace me. They want to replace you. They want to do all these other fucking combinations. Fuck that, Beans. No. That's not what I'm talking about. And Seek even said it. Cafe is not lasting merch. And our coffee hadn't even come out yet. Think about that.
And our cups haven't even come out yet.
Nope.
I think they're coming out this week.
Nope. No, yeah, they are. I think we're getting like the promo cups to use to promo it, but I don't know when they'll actually hit the store is what I'm saying. But here's the thing though. No one could do cafe like I do cafe. You know why? Because I have the demeanor. I have the deep voice. I have the smooth personality that not a lot of people have in this motherfucker. So thaw with the two, tackle, hugs, beans, and Ken. Bro, you couldn't tackle me if you fucking paid me to. All right? Calm the fuck down. But I love you, Nate. Thank you. And Peyton and James, welcome to Cash Cow. Thank you so much for your membership. So, guys, this hate train on cafe needs to fucking stop. All right, needs to stop in its tracks, unload off the train, and just shut the fuck up. All right, because a lot of these people that talk shit, a lot of these people that want to critique, right? They couldn't do this, Beans. They couldn't. They couldn't run this motherfucking ship. They couldn't come in here day in and day out and day in and day out and put on a show and be in front of a camera and, as Keem says, dance in front of a camera. None of these motherfuckers could do that. But the benefit, I'm all about benefits of the doubts, Beans, right? I'm all about it because I gave Becky one yesterday. The thing is, we chose this. And I agree, we chose this. And as people have said, when you put yourself on camera, when you put yourself out there, you open yourself to criticism. And I understand that. But at some point, criticism, it just has no validity. It has no substance. And it's just there. It's just there taking up space. It's just there taking up air. They're taking up air. Good job, Ken. So they can say what they want. They can do what they want. They can try to be who they want. But what they can't be is here.
I love this so much. This is nice. This is nice. New Ken, new cafe, new beans. But let me go back and we talked about the haters. We talked about people that like to talk that shit but not walk the walk. Let's give a little bit of love to the people who just became members today. So again, we have Never Ender, welcome to Ban World. We have K Bear's Mama, welcome to Ban World. We have Rocky BB, Cash Cow, hell yeah. We have everybody that donated super chats talking about the bullshit that's been going on. We have BB Phil, welcome to Cash Cow, and we have Peyton and James, welcome to Cash Cow. So all these memberships that have been coming in synchronization, one after the other. I don't see that happening a lot on the other shows. I think a lot of people appreciate how much members-only content that we've been making. You, specifically with Cooking with Ken, you've been a boss with that, and you still will be a boss in months to come. I will be doing some training content, so you can see how much of a knockout I am on and off. I was going to say stage, but let's just say live.
Yeah, so these people are saying shit about what I said, and that's fine. Let them say it. But the thing is, y'all have no idea the life I lived. Y'all have no idea what I've done. Y'all have no idea who I've taken care of that I needed to take care of. And that's okay. You know, I have a deep voice. I promise you don't have a deep voice like me. And that's okay. But at the same time, to take your energy here just to spell your bullshit and your just hate comments, I appreciate that. I appreciate that I can get that reaction out of people. You know why? Because it just fucking... My wife's going to be happy later. Let's just say that. But, you know, I love my coffee cult. I love my cafe cavalry. You all are very important to me. You all really are important to me. And I just want you guys to know, yes, I may get mad. I may get angry. I get called Sasquatch, and that's okay. I can be a Sasquatch because I'd rather be that than a tiny little man like you, bro. I'm just saying. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the memberships. Thank you for the donations. And I'm just telling you all, the hate comments is what's going to fuel me. The hate comments is what's going to want me be better. Because the best part is they will always be here. They will always be here, Beans. Why block myself?
Hello,
Beans can't
Beans.
stand Ken. Can you stand me, Beans?
Oh, I can't stand you.
Hey.
Absolutely can't stand you. I can't stand
Can't.
against you.
Can't.
You didn't even can't. I can't stand you, Ken. That's why we're here together.
Hey.
I'm joking. I love you.
Love you too,
I
bro.
think we're pretty much the same when it comes to a lot of things, and we can be very controversial when it comes to others. For example, we had a whole conversation about fucking dude wipes, pumpkin spice dude wipes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We had a whole conversation just about self checkout lines, and we can keep going.
We definitely could. Ah, Zeph. My lovely brother from another mother. How are you doing, sir? Yeah. Zeph, you remember the very first live stream we did, and you know what I'm talking about. How much has changed, sir? How much has changed in the Ken that you see then and today? Thal again with the 5. Ken, could you do a good cod loin recipe? Do you have one that you could do? Because if you're trying to lose some weight, cod is the best thing you could ever eat. So I'll tell you, bro, I'm not really a fish guy, honestly. I'm a beef. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy. That's the kind of guy I am when it comes to my food. But for you, sir, I'll be in touch. Zephyrus with a member for 2 months. I needed this Ken today. Love you, brother. I love you too, bro. I really, truly do. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for being there by my side. I love you and Plex. Y'all know that. Butt beans. That's hilarious. Let's move on to something. Let's talk about people want to talk shit about us. Let's talk about other shows that's getting whatever. Who you want to talk about? Solar Edge, welcome to Cash Cow. That's what I want.
Exactly. Go off, motherfucker. I was just about to say, Solar Edge, welcome to Cash Cow. But we are on the same level, Ken.
We definitely are, Beans.
But I want to talk about the show that goes on after us. Actually, we talked about Nerds Enough. I wanted to talk about the show after us, which is Milkers.
Rocky BB
So
Super
we
hold
said
on.
something.
$20. I couldn't do it. I worked on Aussie, so I was normally sleeping during your show. I support your show as it is, Beans and Ken. I don't want anybody else on your show. Keem's idea of entertainment gets annoying AF and exhausting.
Thank you. That's the fucking point I was trying to make to Keem, bro. That's the fucking point. Not every fucking show has to be arguing and yelling and screaming and drama and fake AI and creative directions. Not all fucking shows have to be that way, bro. Some point you need a chill and relaxing and contained stream with nothing but two people having a conversation, going over shit, and just having a good time. Sometimes, bro, you just need that. Thick double C with the $4.99. Ken and Beans, by any means, or Cafe will fail. Appreciate you, double C. Looking forward to you on Queens. Go ahead.
Looking forward to you on Queens. Is Thick with double C going on Queens?
Yeah. They said it last night.
Oh hell yeah. Something interesting and new for once. Wow.
Oh God.
But I was just about to say, has anybody told you you sound like Herbert the Pervert whenever you say your S's? It's not even picking it up, but
It's not.
Literally, you whistle in my ear sometimes when you
funny?
say your S's. And I was like, okay, tinnitus. Got it, lovely.
Nah. So, Thal, fuck you, bro. I just want to say that first and foremost. Ken Carefree starting to sound like me. Fuck you, bro. So there's this guy we used to work with, right? And I'm not going to say his name. But he was a 70-something-year-old man, white man from Mobile, Alabama. Let's just say he was in 6th grade when everyone came together in schools. And you know what I'm saying, right? So we had a nickname for him, and it was Senior Bigotries, right? That's what we called him. But when he talked, he had like a lisp, right? Hold on.
Pokagaga super chatted $19.99. Life is about balance. Cafe is the counterweight to milkers and queens. It would be a mistake to remove cafe, the Q will become unbalanced. I wish milkers and queens luck, but I don't spend much times watching them.
Thank you, Poke Gaga. Poke Gaga is the crown for Rewind. I don't know if he's the only one, but I know he was the first. So thank you, Poke Gaga, for the support. You're an awesome dude. I've seen you on the other shows. You're amazing. Thank you. That's the thing, man. That's what people don't understand. You need variety. You need, like he said, the counterweight and the counterbalance. You can't just have all this shit. It gets tiring. It gets tiring as fuck. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, back to my story. We called him Senior Bigotries, right? And he would whistle because he had a lisp. So at that point, when we were working with him, we couldn't call him that because he's smart enough to know. So I'm going to bust out laughing when I tell this. It's just fucking hilarious. Just try to go with me. Try to go with me. So we were going on a road to meet him at a house. And the name was Spruce Street. So when he said that became his nickname. Spruce. But when you say it with the lisp and extend out the S, it's like Spruce, and like fuck with him and shit, right? And we would do that. And, you know, fucking with him and calling him all these different names, and like it got to the point where we would say sentences and replace words with like spruce. And, you know, like as an example, we went to the grocery store and they didn't have any spruce, so we had to leave and go somewhere else. It sounds dumb, but when you do it so much with the same person over and over again, it's like you're speaking a whole different language. So, but that's why, long story short, I have an you know what I'm saying? That's kind of why. There we go. Beautiful. All right.
I got the sticker on my water bottle. What I was gonna say.
Jump cut drama.
Ken, you're scaring my cat with every whistle.
Yeah, so making fun of this man for so long, it kind of flipped on me. So now I have the, you know what I'm saying?
Lady Nerd Artist super chatted $20.
That's so
Morning
simple.
all. Beep boop. I hope your all's day's going well and burn IT all.
Thank you, Lady Nerd Artist. And again, with the member for 1 month cash cow, thank you. Thank you so much, Lady Nerd Artist. Oh.
And somebody said, Beans, I love your Superman hair flick. Yeah, sometimes it just do that. So I guess we're going to go full on superhero and just go off on all the villains of the LCU.
Crazy Void, Kim was bully confirmed. I was 100%. And you know what happened? This is what happened. I joined the wrestling team, right? And part of that, the coach wanted us to do like community service or do something to like give back, right? That's part of it. So what I did was I volunteered with the special ed kids for the school, and I would help them because I was really good at math. So I would help them with their math, and I'd help explain to them, and I'd walk them with them places and do all that. And I learned a new appreciation for people. Because, you know, you see people that are not born like whatever you want to call normal, right? But they're still great people. They still mean well. They just have trouble sometimes. So that helped me learn a lot about people, seeing a different side of things, and just wanting to figure out differences in people and just kind of get we're not all the same. Not everybody can be Ken Beans. Not everybody can be a 6'5", 280-pound Greek fucking god. So, you know. Maximus Houdini, welcome to Cash Cow. Thank you so much, Maximus Houdini. You are... if I could say it myself. All right. So, I know I've talked your ear off, Beans. I know I've talked a lot. I know I've dominated the conversation. I apologize.
You're fine. This is fantastic.
When I get going,
something
I get
that I
going.
wanted to talk about. Exactly. Pause. So something I wanted to talk about is me.
Oh, God.
No. So, Grim. Okay. Grim says that this was the perfect opportunity for me to be in the LCU. But I've been heavily nerfed when it comes to the LCU. I've been holding back, okay? Because Grim always says that I was supposed to be a mean girl, but I was bullied too much as a kid to actually come into my full potential.
Okay.
Because I can go off on somebody. I can roast the shit out of somebody. If you ever been in Nerds VC, I roast the shit out of Grim all the time. Or anybody that comes in. And sometimes I say sorry afterwards because I go too hard and I'm just like...
Lady Nerd Artist super chatted $20. Why can't we Ken? What if we want to be a 6 feet 5 inches Greek god? Smiley face emoji. What about our dreams?
You ain't got the DNA to be this motherfucker, Lady Nerd Artist, and for that, I am sorry. I am sorry. But you know what? This motherfucker is always going to be here. This motherfucker will always live, remain, and be in the LCU. I've been in this motherfucker since day one. I've seen the arcs. I've seen the dips. I've seen people get harassed to oblivion that people couldn't survive. Okay? These motherfuckers that want to come to me talk about they're being harassed, they got all this shit going to me. Just real quick, there is some realness, all right? There is some real ones. But back to what I was saying. Some of these motherfuckers just can't handle it. You want to talk about harassment? You want to talk about someone that went through the fucking ringer for literally months on end, non-fucking stop? Lord Rush brought this up. Talk to Complexity. Ask him about harassment. That's all I'm saying. Nothing was done to them people for months. I mean months, bro. Day in and day out. So, calm the fuck down. Sometimes when someone just talks a little bit of shit to you, shut the fuck up and deal with it.
Anyways, but yeah, so sometimes I say sorry after going off on somebody or roasting them because sometimes I go a little bit too far. Something interesting that I think would be tech support. I always tech
support, yeah. Tech support, yeah.
No, his name is different, but I always call him tech support because he looks like one. But tech support, he would go really hard on Test. Like me, him, Grim, and Nightmare just all going off on each other, just like roasting each other would be funny as fuck. But sometimes we get a little too heated and maybe it gets a little bit too mildly racist. I
will ban all of you. I will ban all of you.
Ken, I'm your co-host.
Zephyrus super chatted $19.99. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Happy Oblivion Remastered Day, everyone.
No one gives a fuck about that dumbass game, alright, bro? I love you, but fuck that shit. Fallout is way superior. Sorry.
But yeah, so
I will ban all of you.
I've been nerfed. I want to go in and I just want to roast the fuck out of people. If you ever see me in the Discord, I go,
Lady Nerd Artist super chatted $20. This is bullying. I wanna talk to the manager. Smiley face.
y'all
emoji.
motherfuckers need to let me
Smiley
talk,
face
okay? I'm trying to
emoji.
have a
Also,
conversation and you guys are
Bean Bro should be
freaking
the best
donating so
mean girl.
goddamn much. I have
Talking
to stop in the
someone
middle of
to
my
shreds
goddamn
and
sentences,
saying
and then me
sorry
being
would be
dumb
great.
bitch I am, I forget what I'm fucking saying.
You know what? Talk over him. Fuck it. I ain't gonna say. Go off, Queen. Go.
And Ken, you have not been in this industry long enough. You have to rage on them so they think that you're pissed off and then they send more, okay? This is the Keemstar method.
Oh, I thought that was the Queen's method. My apologies. Continue.
So let's actually get into some news. Let's be a little bit of cafe, but not too much. Have you heard about Kanye? When is Kanye not in the news?
That's a weird fucking dude, bro. Weird. I mean weird. I
So if you don't know
Yeah.
Kanye is a very controversial figure. He has bipolar, but that does not mean that his behavior is anything like anybody with bipolar. Okay, a lot of people say, oh, he has bipolar, and they like to excuse what he's doing, or saying like, oh, he has bipolar, like this is normal. No, it's not normal. Okay, people like to use their mental illness or mental situations to excuse what they're doing. Not the case. But Kanye on X said, this song is called Cousin, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Pause. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6 and we acted out what we saw. Excuse me.
That's fucking gross, bro. No.
My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found at the top of my mom's closet were different. My mom. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's beep till I was 14.
I just want to vomit. That is no. No. People like that, right? And then when I say people like that, what I mean is adults and children. Put a fucking 45 in their head and call it a day in Minecraft. All right, that's what I'm saying. Their game needs to be uninstalled immediately and just have their computer thrown away. That's what I'm saying. Because to me, you're wasting time, you're wasting oxygen, you're wasting food that good people could be eating, you're wasting just resources on a motherfucker that just can't, right? There's no fixing it, there's no solidifying it, there's no rhyme or reason. Once you cross that line once, you're doing all the other children a favor by just uninstalling Minecraft and throwing their computer away. And when I say throw it away, I mean dig a hole, set it on fire, throw the computer in there, and call it a day. There's no reviving. There's no therapy. I don't give a fuck what people say. There's no therapy. There's no medicine. No. Just no.
So a lot of people are saying that I said Zay on accident. I didn't mean to say Zay. I said Yay, but I have sort of a lisp too. A lisp. Shut the fuck up. Anyways, Spook is in the chat saying KKK Kanye. So anti-Semitic, racist, homophobic, but also homoerotic. A lot of people were liking now you're making me say it. Now you're making me say it. A lot of people have been talking about Kanye and how he wasn't involved in the whole Diddy situation. And then months later, he was involved in the whole Diddy situation. And now even more people are going to think he's involved with the Diddy situation. And it is so weird how homophobic, if you don't know rap game, people are so homophobic in rap. But then you find out that these same people are engaging in activities that go against what they preach, and you're like, damn, what the hell is going on? It's like church. Okay? How can you preach to me about some homophobic shit and then you're in the back freaking with the altar boy? Is that too much?
There have been news cases about that, yes. People, for some odd reason, are saying, I was talking about the adults and the children need to do that. No, the adults need to do that, right? The children that are victims or whatever. Then they're saying Kanye was also a child at the same time when all this was happening. All right, fine, whatever the fuck, right? All I'm saying is if an adult and a child are doing that and then it's an adult and all this other shit, if they're all kids, whatever, right? What are you going to say for that one? But what I'm saying is if adult and a child or whatever, the adult needs to be handled. That's all I'm saying. And I really feel bad for the child because no child should go through any of that.
Lady Nerd Artist super chatted $20, Fallout for the win. NGL I can see Keem running half the shelters in Fallout for giggles. Blink twice if you agree. Blink once if the coffee is laced. Blink rapidly if the snipers are there.
That's hilarious. Well, it's 1 o'clock. You know what that means?
Members only.
We love our green names here in Locale Cafe. Thank you so much. All the gray names that want to talk shit, you're going to have to pay me to talk shit to me now, bitch. You're going to have to pay Beans to talk shit to her now, bitch.
Specifically, that gray name that said, you don't listen to hip-hop, Beans. I used to not listen to hip-hop, and then I met Grim. And Grim, all he listens to is rap. He introduced me to the Kendrick Lamar. He introduced me to the J. Cole. He introduced me to all the rappers. And now the only thing that I can't get outside of my head is freaking rap. It's always the double entendres, the A, B, A, B, C, the, do you know what he just said? Because this actually refers to blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, dude, it's not that deep. I just like the beat. I think that he raps good.
Nothing.
But yeah, I do listen to rap every once in a while. And, it's always talking about gangbanging. It's always talking about, homophobic shit. Being gay is not that bad, okay? Being gay is not that bad. But just live your truth and just say you like some booty. We can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way.
It's like I say, we can do this the easy way or the real easy way. How easy depends on you.
And the amount of lube. Anyways.
Hey.
But, ayo. Do
All
you
right.
feel Doechii? Yeah, I love Doechii. Doechii's really good. She's not only a really good rapper, but she's also a very good singer. If you ever listen to like Anxiety.
She a bad little bitch. She a rebel. She for the push.
That's Doja Cat.
The pedal. Take a whole lot for me to settle. What?
That's Doja Cat.
Same
you
thing.
boomer.
Same thing. All right.
Same thing, sir. No, it's not.
Ah,
And to all you gray names out there, play with my pussy, but don't play with my emotions. Anyways,
fuck.
but that's from Doja Cat. So
Okay, that makes sense.
You think I just spew that out of my mouth?
Yes. This new and improved Beans with the fucking eye makeup talking about pussies and beans and flick ink. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I was trying to rizz up. Well, Brantley came to the VCs and she wanted me to rizz her up, but I was too tired. I did a lot of cardio yesterday. Speaking about cardio, do you guys want to see me run on a treadmill? Well, I don't think it goes up that high, but jog on a treadmill. You want to donate to see me suffer? You want to donate to see the blood, sweat, and tears that I put into Cafe? We might have that coming up soon.
Would you like a poll or do you want like ones or twos? How would you like to do that, Beans?
Let's do a poll. Let's get some more interaction going. Wake up, go on your computer, click something, bitch.
Zep 209 super chatted $19.99. I want to see Ken go off.
Did we just meet a goal? I saw confetti.
We did. They want to see Ken go scorched earth.
Go off, King.
Let me type this poll out. Give me 1 second.
I forgot your freaking caveman ass can't do multiple things at once.
I can. I just don't talk as I type like other motherfuckers do. It's really fucking annoying.
Okay, but there's a difference between typing and saying what you're typing versus like typing and like saying something new.
No. All right, guys. I want to start a poll for A, B, C, D, and E. A, B, C, D, E. All right, guys. The poll's up. No. Why are you repeating yourself? Just fucking put the poll up that you just want to talk about. Yes, to fill a dead air can. That's why you got a co-host. You got a co-host to talk while you do that. All right? Stop. All right. Now, you want to see that? Let's go scorched earth. All right? Let's go fucking scorched earth. Let's get into these fucking old-ass milkers, right? The elders of the community that they want to call themselves. All right? Did y'all see what the fuck they said about us yesterday? Did y'all see that? If not, let's refresh your fucking memory. So apparently, they want to go after us. They want to talk all this shit about us and what we said, what we forgot to say, and all that other shit. So let's tune in. Let's tune in. Did you see Milkers yesterday, Beans?
I did. I was the one that went up to you and I said, hey, have you heard what Milkers is trying to say about us? Because of what we didn't say about them. So you guys are trying to start drama because we forgot your names. We were thinking about like little shows, okay? You guys make enough money. You guys are okay. You don't need your name in our mouths, okay? We're not worthy. But the fact that they tried to start drama against us for not saying their name, y'all go back to the retirement home. Play some freaking whatever that game is called where you like freaking push the thing with the stick or whatever. I'm not old. I don't fucking know. But you guys are so fucking bored that you pick that as your like scorched earth moment. That's what made you mad, bitch. And then they're like, we got proof.
No.
And then they showed a clip that had nothing to fucking do with it.
Did you see that weak ass fucking internet?
Meds.
That weak ass fucking internet they had?
Take your fucking meds.
I can't with the fucking fake ass haunted house. God bless. All right.
How y'all talking about Becky?
Yeah. 420 style. Look.
Thank you, 420. But your
No one cares.
I
What's up,
know.
Ken?
Yeah,
He
they
didn't want to mention our show. He mentioned every show. He's like, who else do we know?
I mentioned every show because I was running down what they were talking about, all right? Your sole purpose for existing in this entire motherfucker is to go after queens. You have nothing else. Y'all do nothing else but go after queens. What else do you do? What else? Name me anything. Anything. Oh, you do a sleep stream. Overplayed. Oh, you do. Oh, your house is fucking haunted. No, it's not. Stop it. Just fucking stop it.
People are telling you to turn up the volume on the clip.
And fuck y'all too, man. Get your fucking hearing checked. God.
Hearing aid.
Actually, it was kind of low, so sorry, Chad. I love you guys.
No more. We didn't miss anybody, did we? And the whole chat had to tell Milkers. Oh, yeah, Milkers.
I'm telling you, this is a sneak attack. I'm telling
They
you,
are.
they're all sneaking attacking us, for real.
Bro, you think I'm gonna be in bed with anybody else a sneak attack, y'all? Stop. Who the fuck am I gonna be in bed with? Metaphorically. We know the saying. Let's not start no fucking gooner bullshit, all right? Stop it. Just fucking stop it. Who else am I gonna team up with? The queens? No. Y'all know how I feel about Becky and her ass. It's been very fucking known and evident. And Tina? I like Tina. I'm not going to go off on Tina. Because Tina's never done anything to me. Alfred, the fuck's her son's name? Alfred? Albert. Sorry. Albert's a cool guy.
No team's gonna fucking go off on us because we forgot Albert's name. Good job,
God.
Ken.
Oh my God. I forget people's names. Sorry. Albert's a cool fucking dude. I like him. All right. But Milkers, who the fuck am I and Beans gonna tag team with to go against you? Not a fucking soul. Not a fucking soul. If I want to go after you, I will. All right? Stop. Just fucking stop saying all this shit. Fucking dumbassery.
Wait. You know why Albert's a cool dude?
Why?
He don't talk much. Maybe they should get a page out of his book.
Let's fucking go. Shut the fuck up.
They're mad. And we ain't
How
even
fucking
done
is it though
nothing.
2 elders. You gotta attack 2 elders because you're threatened. How the fuck does that? Yeah.
Listen.
Thing is, let's check out this fucking dial-up internet. Donate $600 to hear some AI voice recording of fucking... Bro, this is worse than fucking dipshit on Aussie, bro. This is worse than him. And you're sharing a screen to over 1,000 fucking people, and you got fucking dial-up. Stop it. Stop it. And Tina, that everyone knows is fake. This is unwatchable. I don't give a fuck anymore. All I'm saying is, leave us the fuck alone. All right? You want to come at us, come at us. Leave us the fuck alone. Just like Keem needs to leave this fucking show alone. All right? Like I said, we all need to chill. We all need to calm the fuck down. Leave Cafe alone. Let it be. Let it exist. Not everything has to be drama, bro. Not every fucking thing needs to be. All right? Let there be one show with no punishments. Let there be one. Because punishments are outplayed. Multiple hosts have said that. Bro, you even said it. Punishments are losing its meaning. Just like yesterday with Becky and that dumbass roach bullshit. That sounds like something she fucking cooked up in her own fucking head. Say, oh, I could do this. I'm cool doing this. You saw how fake she was fucking acting? And then Mike, oh, every $50 donut was an extra day. Bro, you fucking donate to your own goals, Mike. You donate to the own goal to reach it. How fucking bad do y'all need to reach a goal where the dude writing the script has to donate? How fucking bad off are you, bro? God. Fucking embarrassing.
You've been eating gravel.
Fucking embarrassing, Mike. Jesus Christ.
Well, to give you a little bit of a break, Flipster Gaming, welcome to Cash Cow. So Roxy and Becky are going to have.
I'm hot.
Take off your shirt. I bet a lot of people are gonna like that. Spook W's in the chat for Ken taking off his shirt. But Roxy and Becky are going to fight. Becky has arthritis. Roxy has a missing hip or something, hip replacement. So I'm wondering if they're actually going to be able to do this. We discussed before that Keemstar said, if you're not training, get the fuck out. If you're not training, you're not going to have an actual fight. I hope that everybody trains. Me, I like training. I've been having a pretty good time training.
Do you have any evidence that you're training right now if they were to ask you for it? If they were to ask you for it, do you have evidence?
Evidence? My bank account being drained because it's fucking expensive. I better get my fucking money back. Everybody bet on beans.
All right.
I'm gonna set up like my own like behind the scenes freaking betting, gambling type shit just to get my money back for all this training I've been doing. We have Charm Skull gifted 1 locale membership. Thank you so much, Charm Skull. If you don't know, that's Scully, one of my favorite people in the Discord.
All right.
I'm trying to find the air horn, but then it just left me. It's not working.
All right. Now, who do I want to go off now? Huh? Who the fuck do I want to go off on right now? Charm Skull, thank you for the gifted. You just said that. Sorry, it just caught up for me. I apologize, Beans. I'm just, my brain's at 1,000,000 fucking miles an hour right now.
Damn it, Ken. I had to restart my computer. I don't have my stream deck set up. I can't use my sounds and my pew-pews and everything else.
Well, it's probably a good thing.
Job.
It's probably a good thing because they got to see 15 minutes of Ken going off on the entire fucking LCU because motherfuckers want to threaten my show, Beans.
At least you're not like Rastoff. You don't turn red. You kind of actually turn a little bit paler for some reason.
Mesa 1123 super chatted $19.99. Run on the treadmill while playing MTG Arena, dual training.
What the fuck is that?
Magic the Gathering. The thing that I've been recently addicted to and Grim is draining his money into.
Okay.
As long as it's not the black deck, pause. As long as it's not the black deck, then I'm fine. I can do like white green, white blue. I'm still having difficulty with like the white black. I haven't done white red though. I need to start doing that.
Black and red is the best combination. I just want to tell you that. All right.
I think that's Grimm's.
It's called chaos. It's called chaos, all right? Learn your fucking Magic the Gathering vernacular, Beans, if you're going to be in this community.
Wait. So you don't know what MTG is,
no.
But you know what Magic the Gathering is,
yes.
And you know about the freaking chaos and shit.
Yes.
But then you want to fucking get on me for being a goddamn nerd. I can go on nerds right now. I can fucking leave. You can have Cafe all to yourself. Get yourself another co-host, Ken. Who are you going to have? Feet girl? Huh?
I'd rather vomit live on stream. And fuck you, Big Show, and your fucking A1 sauce.
Together?
No, hell no. Hell no. God. No. They want me to roast Boogie. That's too easy. That's too easy. Because he had his illegitimate son, evidently on Lockout Live. Right, he said it all matched up. He said everything was good. He went out for milk and never came back. His son had a great life without him, and now he wants to bear the fruit of his son's labors. They're talking about
I think
doing.
he just wants to say the N-word.
Probably. And Boogie knows he's my best friend, and that's all I'm going to say. All right.
Boogie's your best friend.
Damn right. Fuck you, Big Show. A1 is not goated, man. Get that shit out of here, right? Because if you have a good steak, you don't need fucking sauce for your steak, bro. That's why all these motherfuckers like Kane and Mike and Boogie eat their shit well done, bro. I'd rather chew leather. Give me a leather jacket instead of fucking well done meat. All right? I can't. I need juice. I need juice in my beef. I need juice so I can savor the fruits and the liquids. So when I bite into it, it explodes in my mouth. Do you hear me, Beans? Do you hear me? Give me juice in my meat. All right. I haven't played Magic since like 2003 in high school. Maybe. Just saying. All right. Fuck A1 sauce. Fuck Heinz 57. Fuck this fucking whatever the fuck, all right? Eat your shit correctly. Medium rare. With some good seasonings. Pour some butter on the bitch. Call it a day. You'll see me when I cook. What the fuck are you doing? The fuck is this? Are you afraid of the dark? I can't. All right.
I'm going dark beans. No, my everything decided to crap out. Fucking remember? I had to restart my whole fucking PC.
It's your fault, Beans. It's your fault.
I got fucking dedication, fucking Ken.
No, this is your fault.
What about you when your internet?
If you were here, right?
What?
No, nothing. I have nothing to say. Nothing. Let me reload the fucking page. God. Now you're breaking my shit. Your juju is breaking my shit. Thank you, Beans. By the way, just so you know, the poll is at 214 votes, 68% yes.
Okay, lit. Give me 1 second.
God.
I need to plug my shit in so I can fucking do the show.
Plug it in. What's that, Glade? I can't. Lady Nerd Artist with the 5. Not gonna lie, I like my steak still mooing. You bet your ass I'm adding catch. Bro, fuck no. No tomato-based bullshit needs to go on a piece of beef. Unless it's meant to. But if you're just eating a steak on a plate with your mashed potatoes, your baked potato, or your macaroni and cheese, or your broccoli, or your steak, there's no fucking reason to put ketchup on that shit. You're probably the type to get filet mignon, ask for it well done, and then get a fucking bowl of ketchup to put it in. Weird ass. I can't. GG gonna go get the Tiger King cards. Go. Good for you. Go get your fucking Tiger King cards. No one fucking cares. I can't.
Somebody said, are you guys going to make a new goal? A new goal for what? What do you want? What do you want? Since we have to cater to the fucking people.
Nah, these fucking people don't know what they want. It's the same shit I said yesterday. Keem say, oh, cafe is gonna go, cafe is gonna do this. Bro, fuck that. They'll be like, oh, we want our cafe. Keem's gonna say no. They're gonna say, okay. That's fine. Fuck me, bro.
Just like Keemstar says, the audience doesn't know what they want.
No.
Because they want nerd stuff in nerds. And then once they do nerd stuff, the numbers go down. They say they want cafe at 8 a.m. When we do 8 a.m., nobody's fucking there. What do you want?
Sterling. Beans go Scorched Earth. All right, let's set a goal for Beans to go Scorched Earth. Right?
I don't even know. I've been Scorched Earth this entire time. Or do you think that I'm not going hard enough? Let me calm down.
No. You know what they want, Beans. You know who exactly they want you to go Scorched Earth on. Exactly who. All right? Stop with this bullshit. Stop with this fake fucking whatever the fuck you got going on right now. This damn personality that you want to say. All right? Stop. Just stop. Oh, here we fucking go. You know what? No. Keep it off. The goal is going to be for the wig and Scorched Earth. All right, that's the goal. They want to see fucking blonde roast beans with the fucking whatever the fuck. We're going to reach this goal. All right, we're going back to the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest beans. All right, that's what we're going back to. Just kidding. No, we're not. I think we're past that point. I think we need something new. I think we need a new saying. This is no longer going to be the coolest, calmest, and the chillest. Never again, Beans. Because fuck that shit. Evidently, Keem doesn't want the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest. Evidently, no one else fucking wants it. They want to see Ken go Scorched Earth, Beans. I can't even fucking talk now. They want Ken to go Scorched Earth, Beans. They want Beans to go Scorched Earth. Locale Scorched. All right, welcome to the fire and brimstone of Locale Scorched. We got 40 minutes.
Have you noticed that whenever you get extra mad, your eyebrow, you know, it looks like a little butt?
It does. So, fun fact, I actually have a birthmark. It's a V, like right here. It stops here, then it comes down and goes up. That's like a birthmark.
So you were like naturally supposed to be mad.
So,
and you want to do like this fucking
funny story about that.
Peacekeeper shit.
Funny story about that. So when I was a little kid, I used to get real mad as a kid. My uncle would call me the V and do this on his forehead. Uh-oh, the V's out. I know my mom's watching and laughing her ass off. The V is back. All right. So we're going to do, right, 45 minutes because Beans is going to bring it. I know Beans is going to bring it. You all know who she's going to bring it on, right? So we're going to do 20 yellows, 20 yellow donations.
People want the birds, Ken. Where are the birds? The birds probably flew and we don't even know it because we're so caught up on freaking Keemstar and everybody else.
Bro, fuck that, dude. Right? Taking my shit? Taking your shit? No, fuck that. We have to take a stand, Beans. We have to take a fucking stand. We got to take it. 10 yellow super chats, Beans go Scorched Earth. And no, we're not going to donate to our own goal like other fucking people do. If we don't reach it, we don't reach it.
And I
can't. This is so fucking dumb. And fuck you, Crazy Void. Dumbass with your fucking well done meat. Lucifina with the 10. Me. All right, we'll do the birds. I think we need a breather. We need to calm down. We need to chill.
I like the birds.
The Daily Espresso, everybody. Wrong one. All right. They're not there.
They're not, excuse me?
They're not there. Yeah, they are.
What
yeah, they are. I'm just kidding.
Okay. That probably would have made me crash out more than the freaking... Woo, I was like, the birds are not there.
All right. They are getting huge. They're probably almost...
The Eagles.
I was going to say, they're probably almost at like full maturity. Full whatever, right? Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This pretty much shows their size. So, this is beautiful. Yep. Yeah, so they're basically up and about chilling. Like, parents ain't even there, right? And the good thing is they're so damn big now, predators really won't fuck with them like when they were babies. So, obviously mama and papa can go out and do their thing. So, Yeah, this is awesome. Sunny and Gizmo, ladies and gentlemen. This is beautiful.
Tired.
Yeah. All right. Living my
Takes the energy out of you.
straight up. Living my life with the five. Start the Ken and Beans Cafe. The coffee cult will follow. We're not there. That won't happen. Living my life. I like where we're at. I like we're chilling, but I appreciate it. Lady Nerd Artist with the 10. You know what I want, Ken. I want strawberry milk and sushi and mac and cheese. I want some rare. I give up with Lady. I give up with Lady Nerd Artist. I can't say that.
Are you scamming the fans now? Are we going to turn into every other show?
You know
Scamming
what?
fans,
You know
faking
what?
shit.
You know what I want, Ken?
Yeah.
I want strawberry milk and sushi and mac and cheese. I want some rare cow with ketchup. Say it, Ken. It's fucking disgusting. This is fucking disgusting. Turp the crash out drain, Ken. Nah, it didn't drain me. You know what's fucking draining me? People like you in these fucking comments, bro. All right? Shut the fuck up and calm the fuck down. All right? I'm fine. I'm fine. Just thinking of ketchup and beef is enough to make me want to crash the fuck out again. You fucking no taste bud having people. God. All right. For some odd reason, the other one didn't hit the goal, so we're at 2 of 20. So, I don't know if the fans want to see you go off on you know who, right? I think we're done with that. I think we're done. Oh, never mind. Mr. VNM1, I can't fucking talk. Thank you, Beans, because of you. Just because I haven't in a while, calm and collected Ken is the best. Ken off the walls is needed sometimes, though. Guys, once in the chat, if you want this to be like just in like once in a while episode thing, if you want to see Angry Ken all the fucking time. So I can bring it out, Beans. I can bring out Angry Ken if I need to.
I think that's supposed to be our dynamic, though. You're supposed to be very calm, very peacekeeper-like, and I'm supposed to be the chaotic little gremlin, right? That's supposed to be of the cafe. I can be soft-spoken, but I can also be loud. I can be very calm, but I can also wow out. You know, I think that's the dynamic that a lot of people like. But every once in a while, people would like to see Ken be the Ken that he can be, the potential Ken. Because you're Knuff.
Damn right. So, I'm putting Crazy Void in timeout for 1 minute because he just pissed me off. Lady Nerd Artist. Come on, Ken. It will never cease. Also, Ken versus Beans on Magic. No, hell no. I would destroy Beans. Destroy.
Ken is a secret nerd. What?
No, I'm not.
Terp also said, chat, my mom uses ranch with her steak. How do you feel about that? That's disgusting. That's like using mayonnaise with steak.
So that depends, Beans. If you have
Excuse me.
If you have a Philly cheesesteak sandwich, ketchup
That's different, though.
and mayonnaise, okay. Okay. Also, for you guys that didn't know, if you want to toast your bread in the pan instead of in a toaster, get some mayonnaise. Put mayonnaise over top of it because it's basically, you know, eggs and oil, right? Put that bitch on there. Toast that bitch. It tastes amazing. All right. We got ones in the chat. All right. All right. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. All right. We're going to do 1 day a week. You get to see this, Ken. The entire fucking episode. Unless something pisses me off and motherfuckers want to talk about my show, touch our show, or do anything to your show. Okay? This is our collective. This is yours. This is mine. This is everybody's. This is the Coffee Cult. This show ain't going no fucking where, Beans, alright? If I gotta stand up and talk shit to a man that's the size of I was when I was born, that's okay. I'll fucking do that, okay?
Very true. But let's get back into our roots just for a little bit. Let's calm down and let's talk about Vitaly. So Keemstar wanted to talk about this just a little bit during live. He mentioned it during Aussie, but Vitali is now in the Philippines, and the Philippines don't fuck around. So apparently, fully detained until court hearing. Courts packed, likely 2 to 3 years before trial. Minimum sentence is speculated at 5 years. Will not receive special treatment in jail. Same meals, which is 70 pesos per 3 meals a day, shared jail cell with multiple inmates, and no air conditioning. Now, you have no air conditioning right now. How do you feel, Ken?
Like I want to kill
Get a
somebody,
little bit of
Beans.
a
I want to
taste.
fucking kill somebody, Beans. And if I had other dudes in the same room with me and they looked at me weird, I'm going to that ass, Beans. I'm beating the fuck out of them dudes. All right, you don't fucking look at me when I'm hot. The fuck you think this is, Beans? Also,
hey, some people get a little hot and bothered, and they like a little bit extra cuddle time. You know, in jail.
we're not talking about that. By the way, where are you reading this from? What section?
It wasn't in the docket. It was just
Okay.
pasted
All
into
right.
the cafe chat.
Got you. All right.
It was just one screenshot.
So we got Lady Nerd Artist, say it, ketchup on steak, ketchup on steak, ketchup on steak, ketchup on steak. I'm not scamming you, Lady Nerd Artist, ketchup on steak, ketchup on steak. How many is that? 5, 6, ketchup on steak, ketchup on steak. I think we're at 9, 8, ketchup on steak, and I'm done. Fuck you, Lady Nerd Artist, ketchup on no steak. You can have it.
We have Lady Musai gifted 5 Locale Cafe memberships. Thank you so much, Lady Musai.
You are beautiful. Lily Musai. Get it right, Beans. Get it right.
I don't got my glasses on, okay? And first of all, how about you use your soundboard? That's what you have it for. I can't push any of my buttons right now, Ken, but you're pushing mine.
Super chatted $19.99. Ken versus Beans on MTG Arena. Don't be scared, Ken.
Fuck you, Mazer. I'm gonna take you down, Beans. Also, Miss Jess. Miss Jess with the 5. New Ken. Who this? Miss Jess, listen. There comes a time in every man's life where he has to stand up on his own 2 feet. Right? This is the advice we gave Eric. There comes a time where every man has to stand on his own 2 feet. There comes a time when a man has to be a man, and there comes a fucking time where sometimes I gotta amp it up a little bit. Because motherfuckers want to talk shit about our show, Beans.
People do want to talk shit about our show. We have Stick with the Canadian 5. Angry Ken is the least intimidating thing I have ever witnessed. You're too nice, bud. Also, did you just say you're going to men's asses?
You damn right I am, bro. I'm going to men's asses all fucking day, and I'm gonna beat them. Stick, thank you for your Canadian 5, though. Sterling, does 20 count for 2? Yes, they do. So we are at 7 because one of the 10s didn't make it. So we're at 7 of 20. 7 of 20 for Beans to go Scorched Earth on you-know-who. Now, Stick, the problem...
Specifically cut a promo.
Yes, we're going to cut a promo. Or she's going to cut a promo, sorry. Here's the thing, Stick, all right? Here's the fucking thing. This is a side of me that no one's really ever seen. Because there's so much other bullshit on all these other fucking shows. There's so much other chaos, yelling, drama, AI, creative direction. I wanted a show where there was none of that shit. I wanted a show where I could just come and be the coolest, the calmest, and the chillest. I wanted a show where we didn't have to do all that shit. But evidently, that's not what people want, Beans. Especially fucking Keemstar. He wants shit, oh, people don't watch Cafe. Cool, bro. Fuck it. I guess I'll be like everybody else, bro. Ah! All right.
One Buff Weeb is actually in chat saying, release your power, Ken.
Oh, I'm going to release it, Beans.
I mean, if he wants to hop in, or if anybody wants to hop in, I think we're at a point where we expended a lot of energy, and we need something from the audience. So if you want to hop in, maybe say your opinion, maybe go Scorch Earth yourself, we are willing to bring you in.
Scott 2B said, wanted to talk to you about Grim, Beans. He missed the boat earlier on Test for real, for real. And Lady Nerd Artist, what is your favorite flavor of Dude White? Bro, it is pumpkin spice. I love my pumpkin spice assholes, Lady Nerd Artist. I love it. I just want to and smell the cinnamon and the nutmeg. Thank you.
Wait, what happened? Somebody talked about Grim?
Yes. Scott,
Wanted to talk to you about Grim Beans. He
Scott
missed the
2B.
boat earlier on test, for real, for real. Scott 2B! Scott 2B! Scott 2B is the person that I was talking about yesterday about talking about conspiracies. I thought he was supposed to be on. Were you not supposed to be on, Scott 2B? Oh, he's in chat. He's in members waiting.
would you like me to bring him? Oh, you got him? Cool. Scott 2B.
Scott 2B, how you're doing? Hello, sir. You're muted.
I'm about to
Turn on your camera.
There we go.
If I was any better, I'd have a twin. How you guys doing?
What's up, bro?
Hell yeah.
Did you you guys talked about me yesterday, just a conspiracy theory. I'm a theorist, not really a conspiracy theorist. I just go into the conspiracies. When I find that there's no theory anymore, it's just, this is bullshit. Ken, good seeing you amp it up a little, fight for the show and whatnot.
Yeah.
Last night or this morning on test, I was talking to him, as far as conspiracy theories go, I don't know if the earth is flat. I don't think so. But I can tell you the moon's round and we only see one side of it and it rings like a bell when shit hits it. So that's kind of fucked up. Maybe it's the Death Star.
Could be.
I don't know. But I was talking to them. I got into mortgages last night and the government. Ken, are you into any of that stuff?
Mortgages and the government.
Well, the government's just kind of a bastion of misinformation. And, everything's so divided that it's all contracts. So as soon as you cross a county line, city line, state line, you're in new contracts.
Yeah.
So, jurisdictions, they call them.
Do you think you can have this conversation, Ken, if you signed your soul away to the devil that is the government?
I already did that. And then thankfully they released me from my contract at 11 years. But, I love this country. I'm willing to die for this country. And I know it ain't perfect. There's a lot of other places that wish they have the freedoms we have.
That's questionable, man. We could argue about that. Freedom is something that I think a lot of people are misinterpreting. We don't have it. Actually, we have it, but we're giving it away. We walk out of it every time we walk into contracts and sign our name away into things.
I'll give you that, but the thing is, go to China and stand on the flag or burn the flag and see what the hell happens to you. Literally, your entire bloodline will be killed, and they will leave you on the side of the street as an example. I hate when people do that. I hate it with a passion.
I'm not going to deny there's some pretty harsh places out there. This world is full of terrible people.
Definitely.
But when we have the, what I was talking about, I don't want to get into it unless you guys do. I think this is kind of a cool place. I'd love to see you guys, come up with 100 different things, during the week, during the months. If you're on a different hour, if it was a later evening thing,
Yeah.
I used to go in. I did a lot of poetry, beatnik shit.
Yeah.
Grew up playing football, playing sports, got hurt, ended up saying, hey, I can do music and write stuff and still get the attention. But so I don't know if the commentary or coming back and forth and talking about some of the stuff. I don't seem to know what's wrong with my voice or how. Maybe you guys can help. What it would take to fit into a community like this. I'm not good online. Never really been online too much, except a few shows I go on panels with. But so I just have a lot of information. It's not any theory. It's just truth, and then a lot of good stories. Do you mind a quick poem?
Go ahead.
Wrote this when I was 15 years old, a long time ago, and it's called Rock and Roll.
Okay.
So better measure up if you're going to call something that, right?
100%, dude.
Dreams they last are yours to keep and hold. What's gotten right, this can't be sold. What's gotten right, you can't give it away. But you can save your soul if you one day learn to say, let it roll. Let it rock and roll. You see, on and on and on and on and on. This lasts forever. This life goes on. It can never die. Time and space, they come in moments. Visions we so clearly see. The sea and space, they hold the hidden. This human race has learned to fly. I see your face, Beans. I know I'm living. And then I'm sure this cannot die. So life goes on and time it rolls. Some people will pass you. Let them go and let it roll. Forever. Let it rock and roll.
I get it. That's awesome. It's
Why gotta be my face?
because look at your face and look at mine, Deans.
It's anybody's face.
Yeah.
I look in the
You
face,
just take out whatever face you know, and you're just like you insert it into your.
Well, I did it. I see your face is the way I wrote it years ago. I see your face. I know it.
Yeah.
And that's a metaphor for we are one. You know, once you start seeing something you don't like in someone, you're usually seeing a reflection of yourself. Typically, always. So don't want to keep you. What's that?
The one thing I'm gonna tell you, and this is like when I told other people in Discord, is this: if you're trying out and you're trying to do certain things, think of like TikTok and YouTube short style entertainment.
Never been on TikTok in my life. So I guess I should probably
YouTube shorts. Look at YouTube shorts. Right. Short to the point. Right. That's kind of what they want. Now, I have kind of who I am, and I wanted to create Cafe to be kind of separate than everything else, but we got to go a little bit further in the opposite direction because motherfuckers want to talk shit and keep Cafe in their mouth, and that's okay. So we're going to have to do that. But that's kind of a weird dynamic where I do think that, pushing the envelope on some of the shows for content on that level of division and chaos and absurdity. Mm-hmm.
That's okay, but I mean, somewhere in the universe, and that's what I think you said earlier, is you're trying to bring it for a place to kick back and relax and not have to worry about that kind of monotony. And I do understand your point. I think there should be a lot more of your look on it. Some of the shows don't have punishments. Of course, you mentioned Madhouse. And I'd love to get to know Jaffe there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of cool people in the LCU. Not for nothing. It's very interesting. I'm actually kind of clued in and glued to how it's shaping up. So new people coming in, So the Twiggy stuff. It's all interesting. But it's I'm a disabled man, so I sit without the ability.
That's crazy. So Lady Musai, how you doing? Is there anything you would like to say?
Lady Nerd Artist.
Yeah, Lady Nerd Artist, sorry. My brain's not working after all that.
No, this is Ketchup and Steak Woman. Get the fuck out of my chat. Get the fuck off my channel, all right? The ketchup and the steak. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I can't tell with all that background noise, but I think she said that's a you problem.
Industrial ovens.
You know what's funny? This is what's funny. There was a coffee shop. There was a coffee shop near my townhouse that I lived in that I'm getting ready to rent out. And there was this dude who had an amazing coffee, right? Amazing choices, all this other crazy shit. I asked him, because he had a cold brew thing, or apparatus. It took 18 hours to complete the entire cycle for one carafe of cold brew. Amazing. Some of the best cold brew I've ever had in my life. I said, can I get a cold brew with a shot of espresso? You know what he said? He said no, because that's like putting ketchup on a filet mignon.
I never said I was putting ketchup on filet mignon.
I don't trust you, Lady Nerd Artist. I don't trust you anymore with this fucking ketchup on steak shit you got going on in the chat.
I would never do that to a perfectly good filet mignon. Especially if it's bacon wrapped.
I agree with you there. Finally, we agree on something. Thank you. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Can't believe Keem would say that about you guys.
Because this is not his type of show. That's why he said that. He doesn't find it entertaining. So if he doesn't find it entertaining, if he doesn't like it, no one else is supposed to like it. No one else is supposed to have an opinion about it, right? That's how he looks at this shit. And again, like I said before, you need a show that just does none of that. But go ahead.
I don't take my opinions from men who can't read and have the attention span of a kid that watched Skibbity Toilet, but that's just me.
I thought you were going to say you don't take opinions from men that are mermaid lovers.
I can't.
That too.
Did you finish your donuts, Beans?
I still have a couple if you want me to just heat them up real quick and just smash them into my mouth. My mouth, on my face, like Batgirl.
If we get a if we get a $50 dono, you have to eat one seductively. That's all I'm saying.
I'd rather just smash them all into my mouth, but go off, King. So a lot of people are. Excuse me?
I was gonna say, you don't want to excite Michelangelo this early in the morning.
Ooh, fucking weirdo.
He's a weirdo. So Michelangelo has been calling in pretty often. He got rid of that mustache that made him look a certain type of way. And he has some pretty strong opinions. But the thing that threw me off this morning was Tech Protect and Buff Weeb decided to have a very steamy conversation on Aussie. And they were talking about the PUSSY. And Michelangelo was in chat saying, I know, right? As if he ever touched one other than his mother whenever he was being ejected like a fucking tumor from her body. Hey. But I digress. Michelangelo, what do you know about pussy?
All I'm saying is
more pussy than you ever had in your entire life.
I don't listen to a man talk about pussy that does this. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's Tech Protect, though. Tech Protect's pretty cool, and he's funny.
I mean, that's fine, but we all know what this means, all right? Let's not be fucking naive and stupid, all right? We all know what the fuck this means. You ain't telling me about pussy, bro. Stop. Just stop.
He's just a cute little boy. He's so
innocent. He needs to go back to his mom and get off the internet.
He needs to get off the internet? That's what she said?
I said he needs to go back to his mom and get off the internet.
You talking about Michelangelo?
Yep.
What's with the boat hat that he always wears? Like he's a sailor. The only captain you are of the SS retard, okay? So Michelangelo, he used to be a buddy of mine. I held him very near and dear to my heart because I like making fun of him. And also he was pretty chill back in the day whenever he started hating on dog water, and all of a sudden he decided you can't beat him like he beats his dick, join him. And he decided to become part of the nerds, and now almost every single day he's in Nerd VC or hopping on nerds or doing something nerd oriented. And I don't think any of us are surprised.
Not at all.
No. He denies it, but I think him and Eric have a secret group chat.
Probably do. They probably have a secret routine that they do every day that we're not going to talk about.
Let's not.
Because ever since Eric was off of Nerds, he needed to replace his one true heart. Just saying. All right. Well, thank you for coming on. We appreciate you. Do you have any final words instead of ketchup on steak? Do you have any final words?
Yes. My final words are, I would like some chocolate milk, some sushi, some strawberry milk, some mac and cheese, some very rare steak, and some barbecue sauce.
Are you done?
And then some ketchup.
God! Have a good day.
She gone. She gone. We are not dealing with that. We are not dealing with no meat and ketchup.
I've never eaten sushi again. I just want to put that out there.
Sushi's fantastic.
No, it's not.
So we have Mauricio Alvarez Leon for $5. I strongly believe a lot of people need to get banned so they are forced to touch some grass, because some mother effers in the Discord are weird.
I agree 100%, bro.
I think that's a sentiment that a lot of people have. And now a lot of people are in the Discord right now. If you're not part of the Discord, get a Cash Cow membership or higher on any show. Doesn't have to be ours. So you can see the chaos ensue. So I guess Keemstar's banning some people, and a lot of people are talking about how Keemstar wants me off of Cafe. He doesn't want me off of Cafe per se. He just thinks that, mixing things up is going to bring in more numbers. So I think that a lot of people need to try just a little bit harder in order to bring up numbers. Moving things around so quickly isn't always the solution. No. I think we've been doing pretty good this episode. We made some cash moolah, baby.
Thank you.
But sometimes you just gotta light a little fire under people's asses. And I think Ken, not only is the fire lit under his ass, but it has traveled up into his body, and now he is prime time Ken, and that's something that we can all appreciate.
Ah! You're right, Beans. You are right. So, before we depart in 11 minutes to go to the next show, hopefully identities are found, and that's all I'm going to say. Hopefully identities are found. But anyways, there's something that Keem said on live yesterday. Let me find the timestamp. Where are we at? All right, there we go. It's towards the end. And I think I understand why Keem is kind of feeling how he feels. Because of what he said a few times on Locale Live, but particularly at the end. So let's take a quick listen to the boss man himself. And let's understand it.
Tattoo on my fucking leg.
You're banned for showing feet.
Up with you later. And down and down and down. Today they couldn't break 400 viewers. So anyone saying Nerds is good, no, it's not. The numbers are literally telling you that it is horrible and nobody is watching. So
once again, let me remind you that me and Billy still want to do an actual nerd show where we talk about actual nerd stuff. You have 2 OGs on YouTube ready to make us all money. So you should give us a chance to pitch on that channel and see if people tune in.
So you want me to fire Zayzudit and Buff?
No, we've talked it through. And even though we don't like splitting the money 3 ways, we believe one Buff we would bring enough to the table. So it'd be your 3 Bs, Boogie, Billy, Buff.
So you want me to fire Purple Hair?
You can move her somewhere else. I don't care what you do with her. She's just...
All right, that's enough of that. So, initial thoughts from people. They share the sentiment that Boogie just said. You know, I think the only reason why she stayed, he or she, whatever she wants to be this week, the only reason why they stayed is because of the hate in the beginning between her and Buff. Because it makes for a great show when 2 co-hosts just flat out do not like each other. And then they try to get along for certain segments. But then they revert back to not liking each other. Beans, what's your opinion?
My opinion is that a lot of things happen. I think they were getting a lot of boosted numbers because of how dramatic it was whenever Eric got kicked off, Buff was added, Zay and Buff didn't like each other. They could have a little bit of that tension going on, but still, you know, carry on with the show. And now they're getting along pretty smoothly. But now they're getting into more nerd stuff, and sometimes that turns people off. Real quick, Lady Nerd Artist with the $10. Hey Ken, do you know what I'ma say right now? Hi, my favorite American meal is mac and cheese, some mixed veggies, some steak, and also cafe and nerds are perfect. Shut the frick up, Boogie, and return to booger finding.
She hates me, Beans. I have resolved the fact.
She does not hate you.
She's talking about steak. Oh, I thought I heard ketchup. I didn't. Whenever I see her name, I just think ketchup all of a sudden. But she didn't say ketchup. You know what? I appreciate that. Thank you, Lady Nerd Artist. You don't hate me. You just strongly dislike me with your fucking ketchup talk.
I think it's so interesting how Lady Nerd Artist, her 2 favorite shows are shows that beef with each other.
And now we're neighbors.
And now we're neighbors. Hi, neighbor. Be kind to your neighbor. Follow the Bible. It's just been Easter. But I think a lot of people that you may not think like both the nerds and like Cafe and like Tess, people in the LCU like a variety of things because on each show it's about the personalities, not really what they do. People like you because your smooth voice, your line of reasoning. Some people like me because I'm chaotic as fuck and I'm funny in the Discord. People like Grim because he's laughing. He has that contagious laughter.
He does.
People like Jaffe because he's just a weird old man. People like Tech Protect because he's like the little ooh-woo guy, you know? And he can be funny. He was a stand-up comedian at one point. People like Rostov because he's the man of the people. He likes to go into crown chat and diddle them just a little bit. Everybody has their little quips or their little things that make them special, right? But not every show is going to be a banger. When it comes to Boogie and Billy, that is just a cop-out. I love them both. They're really good personalities. But at that point, if you replace both Buff and Zay and put Billy and Boogie on Nerds, even though I would love a show with them together, and I would just love more Billy in my day, it's a cop-out. You know that's going to get numbers because they're both big personalities. And if you're going to compare apples to oranges, then just go into the mental hospital and just freaking check yourself in. Because then you're just going to spew some garbage about Boogie and Billy are doing great. Why can't you be like them? Because they haven't been on the internet for that long. They're big personalities. You want to compare big personalities to freaking Zay, Zudin, and Buff that just got on the scene? They're getting their shit together. They've been doing all these segments that are actually pretty good, surprisingly.
You're defending. That's beautiful. We can all.
I'm defending because I need somebody to box, Ken. I can't freaking keep training and have no one to box on July 4th.
You know what I think you should do, Beans? You know what I think you should do? I think you should call her out and say, show me your training. Show me that you're serious about this as I am. Because if you have stuff that you're ready to show that you've been training, you need to call the bitch out. So that way, you know if you're wasting your time and money or not. And then...
Even, that's true. And then...
Keem can go off, Queen. Seek said it best.
I'm not going to... Wait, what did he say?
Buff carries Nerds, and he's a new guy. Again...
Lady Nerd Artist with the 10 said, Beans, stop lying. We all know Rostov would get diddied. You and Ken, just like Zay and Buff, both y'all make up really wonderful shows. Yes, Nerds could use tweaking, but they're working on it. Exactly, they're working on it. They're doing new segments. They're doing the wheel thing. A lot of people get captivated by all the colors. But in general, they're doing pretty good. And especially because they're working together and trying to make a good show. If they kick Dogwater, there will be no fight with Beans, so keep her till the fight. Exactly, I need somebody to fight. That's why I'm defending her so damn hard. But also, if she's kicked off of Nerds, I think she would do great anywhere. Because she's not really going with the theme of the show. She's bringing the entertainment value as if, like... She's going to be in the VCs all the time. She does a lot of engagement in that way. She's going to bring these segments. She knows what works on camera. You know, she does a pretty good job.
Yeah.
My soul hurt just a little bit saying that.
I can't.
But how many minutes we have left?
We have 3 minutes. And you know what's funny about that? I'm setting up the redirect now, and it says, time for a shakeup. Nerds are firing the first shot. So apparently...
They've been firing shots this whole time.
And they're all blanks. Maybe with Buff, they won't be blank anymore. Let's just stay tuned.
Their dad should have freaking fired a shot into their mom's mouth, and she should have swallowed. God damn. Sorry.
Gulp! Anyways, so apparently also, we don't have enough time to go to the clip. I just wanted to... Keem wants to quit LolCal Live. And he just wants to... He said he's done. He's not motivated anymore. But today, apparently, we're going to get Emo Keemstar. He said he's going dark. So, whatever that means, whatever Keem feels he needs to do, whatever kind of wig, hat, shirt, black eyeliner, black nails, whatever you want to do, Keem. Dark Keem would be hilarious. Let's just hope it's better than Dark Leppy and Dark Eric. Beans, I think we had a great show today.
We did.
I think
Should I
it
go
was awesome.
Scorched Earth even though we didn't exactly meet the goal?
We have 1 minute, so I think we should save that, because since I had my Scorched Earth today, I think you should go Scorched Earth tomorrow to start the show.
Oh, but I'm not going to have the energy like I did today.
Oh, yes, we'll make sure you do. We'll make sure you do. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the 12 new members in the Super Chats. We love you all. Thank you so much. Time to see what Nerds is going to fire shots at first, so let's check it out. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. That was funny. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Hope it all goes well, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I have AC.